Hi. This is the second weekly recap. Originally, I said it was going to be a lot higher production in terms of editing and quality. That is not necessary right now. I'm still figuring out my style and I'm still teaching myself how the fuck to do it. So I decided we would just do this in one take, as minimal editing as possible to keep it as raw and, well, authentic and honest as possible. But yeah, so, a lot's happened over the past week, but I wanted to keep this video fairly short, preferably under 15 to 20 minutes. Now, there's a lot that's gone on online and in real life. I've been trying to train my dogs, like always, and spending a bunch of time with my girlfriend, which has been really nice. We haven't been feeling the best lately. We've both been mutually either sick or having problems off and on, but I've been doing a lot better, which is great. And she's doing a little bit better, which is really nice. Uh, for a few days there, it was like 3, 4 days ago. For a few days, it was just not a nice time. But it's been overall pretty good. I've been teaching myself how to do video editing, even though I haven't been applying it. I've been wanting to figure out how I want my style to be for my different videos, because every week there's going to be, well, for the time being, three different kinds of content not relating to VR or Massive Loop. So, in that regard, we're going to be having videos like this once a week, the weekly recap. We're going to have a story time once a week, and we're also going to cover a news story once a week. Now, for the beginning, I don't expect them to be extremely high quality in terms of editing, but I do think they're going to be very good, and I think people will enjoy the content that I'm going to be putting out. While saying that, we will also have a couple Massive Loop videos every month. Right now on the schedule, two sponsored and then one normal video a month, which is going to be really fun. And that's where the majority of what I'm learning is going towards in terms of editing. As for these videos, I kind of want to keep them a little more raw and pure, as I really like that format, and it's the kind of content that I tend to watch, to be fair. But what's going on? Well, I've been trying to train my dogs, not to much avail. My puppy Gooberton's doing a lot better about barking, but he's still just a baby. He's a pit bull beagle mix, and he's about 4 months now, I think. He's like 3 or 4 times the size of when we got him, but he's doing a lot better in general. I'm still trying to potty train him properly, so he'll still, you know, make a mess every once in a while, which is kind of annoying, but he's been doing a lot better and making a lot better progress. My other dog, Luna, she's been doing really good too. She's somewhere on the couch. I can feel her staring at me while I'm recording this. But the dogs have been doing good. I've been trying to teach them and train them whenever I can, but I am obviously I'm not great at that. That is my girlfriend's thing. She's a lot better at it. The dogs just listen to me and give me kisses. But while saying that, I have been spending a lot of time with my girlfriend because we both have been feeling pretty shitty, both mentally and physically. But it's been pretty good. You know, we've seen some movies here and there. I know we already talked about the FNAF movie, but, you know, it's been fun. We saw The Nun, and I've been trying to get her to watch Foundation, but she's not a big fan of that TV series. It bores her, and that's fair. But yeah, it's been pretty good there. And you know, I've had to do a lot of other stuff IRL. Right now, I'm taking both my girlfriend and my roommate to work since neither of them have a car, which is fine. But that means I'm leaving my house an average of 5 times a day, 5 different times a day. So I'm probably spending like a good 2 hours of my day just driving them back and forth, which is totally fine. But damn, is it tiring. Outside of that, my roommate's car, we're going to get it scrapped and towed because it died. I think we talked about that last recap a little bit. But sometime in the next couple of days, we're going to get that handled. And then we can slowly start working towards getting him a new car, which will be really nice. And I can't wait. While saying that, though, there have been some other things IRL related, but I don't really want to bring up too much IRL stuff, to be fair. Just, you know, the subsurface basic stuff. It's been good. everything overall has been pretty good. Just really tiring, and I am really tired. But on the online world, I've been doing a lot. I've been working in Unity, a fucking. I love Unity. Unity's great, but trying to work on multiple worlds along with multiple avatars is kind of crazy. Right now, I'm working on two fucking worlds, one for Abyssal Order, and then one for Abyssal Nexus, two of my next communities. And then I'm also working on the updated version of this avatar to be compatible with Massive Loop. And I'm also working on a bunch of Hapus and furry avatars for this platform, which I'm gradually going back and forth between projects, in between writing the scripts for these videos. So, on top of working on those worlds in Unity, I've been in VC Face a lot. That's the program that I use for VTubing. And it has not been working with this avatar at all. And it is not VC Face's fault. This avatar has been worked on by a lot of people. The total count is 4, if you include myself. So there's a lot that goes into this model to make it function and to make it work, and a lot of janky bullshit magic. So I've had it working in the past, and I'll get it working. It's just this model has not been wanting to work. So eventually you'll have VTuber streams again. As I don't like using my camera when I'm live streaming or playing games, I've always preferred having this model as a VTuber for it. So that'll be really, really nice to have back. I'm going to stop giving estimates on when I think I'll have it fixed, because things are always going to pop up on something small and uncertain like that. So I'll have it working when I have it working. I'm just not sure why it's not working right now. It's down to the expressions. I have basically everything else set up. There are no shader conflicts, nothing like that. But the blend shapes or some form of expression on this model just doesn't want to work. So whenever I do get that sorted, whether that's in a day or a few days, that'll be what I'll use for, streaming video games and so on instead of my camera. I'm always a lot more comfortable doing it that way anyway. It's just a lot easier for me to talk to the audience, to actually be engaged in the game, and not have to worry about, people looking at real life me. I don't know. It's just a lot easier for me. While saying all that, though, VTubing. So, with the whole schedule change, if you look in my Discord, I updated it again. Right now we're doing 3 live streams a week, and we have 4 videos a week. Now, originally I was going to downscale, but because I kind of decided, hey, not all of these videos need to have like 5 or 6, 8 to 10, however many hours of editing or attempting to edit, when you're just going to keep remaking them, because most of what I do, I end up remaking several times because I'm either not happy with it or I think it could be better, which is useless if I never get anything out. So ultimately, I would rather just start getting content out, even if it's a one and done like this, because I know I can do it, and I know that means there's going to be content out and a video out for y'all. Now for the bigger projects, of course, that's where most of the editing and focus in that term of production is going towards. That way I can have, 2 really high quality and really nice videos a month and slowly build up the other ones alongside it, instead of trying to split and make everything equal in terms of production. It just doesn't really work with my current knowledge or skill set of how all of these programs work, but outside of that, Abyssal Order and Nexus, I've been working on a lot. In terms of world, avatar, or rather worlds and avatars, it's a lot. And as for my personal Discord, I'm pretty happy with how it's set up. I need to do a little bit more work and update certain portions of the Discord, like adding the Patreon area and so on. But this video is starting to get a little longer than I wanted it to be fair. Once I'm more settled into it, I want them to last around 15 to 20 minutes. This one I want to keep around 10 minutes. While saying that, though, there's definitely a lot more to talk about, but that can wait until the next one. While saying that, though, thank you for joining in. I know I didn't really talk about much, but I have been really busy trying to figure out how YouTube works, how streaming works, how I want to handle social media. And I think I finally got a pretty good idea of how I'm going to handle the social media along with YouTube. So I'm excited, and I got a lot of fun stuff coming out tomorrow. So come back tomorrow around, I know the schedule says 5 p.m. It's probably going to be a little bit later because I still need to put a little more work into both of those videos. Since I don't want them both to just be one and done, as the Massive Loop video, I've been working on it for a few days on top of, you know, tomorrow, which is going to be mostly just working on it. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Come back tomorrow, either 5 or 8 p.m. for two really cool videos. Bye.